Hearing to order, easement extinguishment at 2554 Columbia Boulevard. Jacob.
Thank you. So this is not a land use process, so I don't have to read all that stuff. But so what this is this is an extinguishment, or basically getting rid of a public easement. And this is a property that you should be familiar with because there was a zone change on it pretty recently, Milton and Combs. So they did the zone change, and now they're doing a land partition, which actually I talked about during the work session for signature, the right-of-way dedication. And one of the things that came up through that process is we have this storm easement from 1959, and on this map that's shown in the yellow. Interestingly, a few years later, in the early 60s, a house was built on top of it. I don't know how that happened, but that's stuff happens. In any case, later on in history, easements were reserved where the actually storm line is at, and that's shown in the orange. Having that easement in the yellow, you know, it's an issue being under the house, but also affects the building footprint of what's shown as parcel 2 there, where they propose to put some type of units as they described to you. So they want to get rid of it. Pursuant to state law, when a government finds it necessary to sell property or an interest, such as an easement, we have this public hearing to see if anybody has any beef. This one is really straightforward because I don't see any need for it. In fact, I pestered Neil at least 3 times to make sure that
we didn't need it.
We didn't need it, yeah. And apparently they did have it open for some investigation work. I didn't see it open. In any case, we do not feel that we need it. We do not feel keeping it or getting rid of it is contrary to public interest. Of course, this is an opportunity for anybody to speak their piece, but we feel, yeah, let's extinguish it. That's simple.
Anybody? Not opposed?
This extinguishes the yellow and leaves the orange?
Yes.
Okay.
Yellow is what would go away. The orange is what we have now. So we do have a right of access for storm, which is pretty important, and sewer, because it serves some drainage from Campbell Park to Columbia Boulevard.
It's possible the yellow was forecast and the orange ended up actual.
That's very possible, yeah.
And
So
the forecast went away and just never got edited.
So the orange is from Campbell Park, is that correct?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yep. That would be the only thing that I'd be concerned about.
Yeah, if we're not using it, there's no need for it.
So it's just something odd from the past that we're fixing, basically. So, that said, does anybody in the audience want to talk about it? Nobody cares?
Okay.
Any questions of the council?
No. Okay.
So then we'll table it for deliberations at the regular session?
Yep. And we'll close this hearing. Thank you, Jacob.
Great.